Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Erin of Emerald Erin and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to compare two really popular sheer fabrics that are used in bra making, Bra Tulle and sheer cup lining or Marquisette Mesh. Both of them are used in really high-end, beautiful lingerie, and they have similar properties, but they can be used in slightly different ways depending on what you're looking for. So let's get into comparing them. Let's start off by talking about Bra Tulle, which is probably my all-time favorite bra making fabric. So what is Bra Tulle? Bra Tulle is, just like the name, it's a type of tulle, but it's not the same as like a craft tool that you would find in a fabric store. It has a honeycomb-like weave to it, and the shape of the holes in it is kind of like a honeycomb. And that's different from a craft tool. A craft tool that you get would have more of a diamond-shaped hole to it, and if you look at the edge, if you really pull on it, a craft tool would just tear. Where a bra tool is really sturdy and is not going to tear or pull or run. It's also a lot softer and kind of more supple than a craft tool, so entirely different species of tool. Another thing to note about your tool is that it does have a right side and a wrong side, and it's hard to see when you're looking at it. I have pretty good vision and I can't tell at all, but how you can tell is by feeling it. So one side is going to feel really, really silky and smooth, and the other side is just going to be a little bit rougher, and I think that that's where kind of more of the texture of the fabric from like weaving the threads together comes in. So you'll feel it's just a little bit rougher, and you'll want to put the smooth side against your skin. So where do you use this bra tool? I like to use it for the cups or the cradle of your bra, somewhere where you're going to want something that's a stable fabric, but the nice thing about Bra Tulle is it still has that little bit of ease. You can see it's really rigid in one direction, but has quite a bit more give in the other direction. So it's really great for lining that way because you can have a little bit more ease if you've got a fabric over top that has more ease, but you can still add a bit of rigidness and support to something. But if you want to use it all on its own, I really like to use it in a double layer with the direction of stretch opposing, and that just really firms it up in both directions and gives it a great kind of overall shape and look. And it also has this really nice kind of flower pattern effect when you use it with a double layer opposing directions of stretch. So you can see Bra Tulle is very kind of lightweight and sheer and movable. It's really great if you want to use it for sheer panels in clothing as well, because it's quite strong, but it's nice against your skin. And also in panties because it has a little bit more movement and ease and give to it. Out of the two, I would say it's the most sheer because it's the holes, like the structure in it is so much more open that you can really see through, and it gives it an almost invisible look. And because of the holes in it as well, it makes it really breathable for bras, so they don't, it's not a very sweaty option for bras either. So the next fabric that we're going to talk about is sheer cup lining, which is also known as Marquisette Mesh. Sheer cup lining, unlike Bra Tulle, has a very different structure. It has a grid-like structure, as you can see from kind of the look and texture of it, which is completely different from a tulle. Because of this structure, it's a lot more rigid than Bra Tulle, and in both directions it's really rigid. So even if you use just a single layer of this, which I would recommend, you're going to get a lot more rigidity and support in all directions. Just like Bra Tulle, it also has a right and a wrong side to it, and again, by right and wrong side, I mean which side feels the softest against your skin. And it's one that you have to go by feel as well. One side is just a little bit less smooth than the other side, and you just want to make sure that the smoothest stuff is against your skin. So where would you usually use sheer cup lining? And traditionally, sheer cup lining is used more for the bridge of your bra, so right between your bra cups, because it is so strong and sturdy that that point of really high tension on your bra, it will really stand up to that, and it won't, let the cups go east and west. It has so much structure and support that way. Conversely, kind of on the other side of that, it doesn't have quite as much ease to it. So in a bra cup, it's not going to round quite as well as Bra Tulle would to give that really rounded shape, but it is going to be really supportive. So if you don't mind it being a little bit more strict, your cup shape, then it's a really good option as well. Compared to Bra Tulle, I would say it's slightly less sheer, but it still has a really good sheer look. And it's also, when you look at the Bra Tulle, it's kind of very invisible from all angles, whereas this, you can definitely see, depending on the angle, it just has a bit more structure to it. You can see that there definitely is a fabric there. So if you want an extremely sheer look, I would go for something that's a little more along your skin tone or something like that, because you can see it a little bit more. So the other thing that's nice about sheer cup lining, because it's so stable, is you can use it as a really nice lining under different things. I like to use it as a lining on my cradle if I'm making a bamboo or foam bra, because you want everything to be matching on the outside, and bamboo that I have is quite a stretchy fabric. So this is a perfect lining underneath to keep it really strong and structured. You can also cut little strips of this fabric and use it as kind of structure under straps or different things that you don't want to stretch out. And that's super, super handy too. So you can see them side by side here. And the Bra Tulle just has a lot more kind of soft, gentle drape, and the Marquisette Mesh or sheer cup lining has just a lot more structure to it. Kind of the peaks of the fabric hold up on their own, where, you know, the Bra Tulle is kind of like a tissue almost type of texture and drape to it. And you can see as well that the Bra Tulle is just that much more sheer in one layer, and even if you're using it in a double layer like I typically do, it still is a little bit more sheer effect on the body. So those are the big differences between Bra Tulle and sheer cup lining. I really love both fabrics. They're both great, and I just like to use them in slightly different ways in my bra making. I'd love to hear what you like to use them for, or which one is your favorite, in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see a little bit more from me. And also in the comments, I would really love to hear any suggestions you have for future videos or things that you'd like to know from me. So until next time, happy sewing! Give me a